Hello kids, today we are going to start with lesson number 5, computer maintenance. Okay, we are familiar with the word computer. It is an electronic device, it's a man-made device, it is used to compute things, store things. Okay, but now what is a maintenance? Maintenance is to take care. Okay, whenever we buy a new thing in our house, just buying is not enough. We have to take care of it properly. Okay, you have seen many times your mummy, papa shouting at you, says don't spoil this thing, keep your things on your places, don't make the room shabby. Okay, all these things you usually hear it from your parents. So just buying anything is not important, how to maintain it. So in this lesson we are going to learn how to maintain the computer. Okay, so we will start it. So first we will start with the introduction. It is very important to turn on and off the computer properly to avoid any damage. So how we are going to avoid the damage? So there are many things stored in the computer, right? Yes. So if it is not shut down properly or it is not turned on properly, the data in it will be lost. So we cannot do that. Yes or no? So while turning on and off the computer, we have to take care. So what are the steps we are going to take care? That things we are going to learn in this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to turn on and how to turn off a computer. First, we will start how to turn on a computer. First of all, insert the power plug of the computer in the socket on the wall and switch it on. Okay. What is on the wall? We have a switchboard. Yes or no? Many times your parents are saying, please turn on the fan. So what you will do? You will run and jump and just switch on the fan. So that switch we are going to put it on. First thing we are going to do that. Second one, if you have a UPS connected, then turn it on. Now what is a UPS? Uninterrupted power supply. That is a small devices which is attached to the computer. If this device is attached to your computer, that you have to switch it on. Now what is UPS? What is the role of UPS with our computer? Sometimes there is a power cut off, children. We are working on a computer and there is a power cut off. Okay, so what will happen? The lights, fans, everything will be switched off automatically because no electricity, the electronic device is not going to work. So at that time, UPS, if the computer is attached with the UPS, it will give you little time of 20 seconds to store your data. Okay. So till meanwhile, after the power cut off, your computer will be as it is, but whatever the data you are doing, that you have to save it. Okay. For till that time, you can save the data and then the power cut will happen in the computer. So this is why, because to save your data, whatever you have typed and whatever you have made in the computer, that will be safe even after the power cut off. So this is a role of a UPS. The full form is uninterrupted power supply. Then press the power button of the CPU. Now we have a CPU with our computer. In that we have a power button that we have to switch it on. Check whether the monitor is on or not. If it is off, then you have to on it. Okay, now what is another things? After few seconds, you will see starting Windows message on the monitor. After few seconds, you will see the message starting window. And once the Windows 7 start, you will see the following screen. This screen will come in your computer. So after this screen comes, your computer is ready to work with. Otherwise, during the rebooting thing, you don't have to touch anything. After the desktop appears, and then only you have to touch your mouse and keyboard for writing anything or doing something. Okay, so this is the start button, taskbar, these are the icons. Okay, this will appear. So you will come to know that your computer is ready for the operation. So this is the desktop. Now we are going to see what are the things are there on the desktop. Okay, so desktop screen have this many things. The desktop screen is the main screen that we see after starting a computer. As soon as the computer is ready to work with, the first screen which we see is the desktop. So it is a main screen. Now what does it contains? All these things we are going to see here. It contains different icons and taskbar at the bottom. At the bottom we have a taskbar and different icons. You know what is an icon? Okay. On the leftmost corner of the taskbar, we can see the start button. At this side, we can see a small start button. The start button is used to open different, what is the use of a start button? It is used to open different programs and folders. Now, on the right side of the taskbar, we have a notification area, this side. We have a notification area. It includes clock and group of icons. The taskbar also shows which programs are running and allows us to switch between those programs. For example, we are working with Paint, Notepad and Word at the same time, that all the things are there in the taskbar. Okay, so you can switch it from one program to another very easily. Okay, now how to turn off the computer. This is the most important thing while using a computer. If the computer is not turned off properly, there are chances of causing damage to the computer, which may result in the loss of information stored in it. Whatever the things stored in, it will get lost if it is not switched off properly. So, what are the steps to turn off the computer? Before turning off, make sure that no program is running. If the program is running, we will see the same program icon in the taskbar. So, first you have to see that if any program is running or not. If it is running and you switch off the computer, what will happen? The computer will not allow you to switch it off. So, after that we are going to see, click on the start button and click, your start button is there, and there up there is a small option known as shutdown. After clicking on shutdown, we cannot see anything after the computer shut down. Do not press the power button of the CPU again. Okay, when you start the computer, we have to turn on the CPU button, but while closing, while shutting it off, we don't have to touch the CPU. When you shut down the computer, you don't have to press any button on the CPU while shutting down the computer. Okay, that thing we have to take care. If you have UPS, as we have started, while starting, if you have put on the UPS, now we have to close it also. So, if you have the UPS, then switch it off and put off the switch on the wall. What we earlier started, that also we have to switch it off, and then if the computer is not in use, you have to cover the computer properly. Why we have to cover it? Because computer should be protected against heat and dust. If it is open, many dust particles can go in the computer between the keys, okay, and this will damage our computer. Now, all these steps we have to follow while you go in the computer room. Okay, what are the things to be taken care when you go in a computer room or a computer lab? Keep your shoes outside the computer room. Okay, computer must be protected against heat and dust. So, as I told that we have to cover the computer when not in use, right, and it should not be kept in the direct heat, direct sunlight. Okay. Do not take any eatables or any lunch box in our computer room. For example, you know that computer is an electronic device, and if you take any water bottle and by mistake it just fall on the keyboard, what will happen? It will damage the keyboard. Yes or no? Yes. So, do not take any eatables or any lunch box or any water bottle, anything, okay, in the computer room. Use keyboard switch very gently. Okay, when you press it very softly, we have to use the keyboard switch. Use the mouse on a flat surface. The surface should not be rough, it should be totally very flat and smooth, okay, whenever you are using a mouse. Now, the next thing which you have to do is, do not pull any of the computer cable, because you know that all the things they are attached to the CPU, even the mouse, keyboard, okay, they are attached to each other. So, we have many cables in the computer room. So, do not pull anything. Press CPU power switch only once to start the computer. The CPU power button, we have to just switch it. When you switch on the computer, only at that time you have to touch the computer, otherwise you do not have to need to touch the CPU at that time. Keep the monitor at the distance to protect your eyes. You have seen, we have heard from your parents that whenever you watch TV, what are the instruction continuously coming, that you just watch it from little far. Why? This may damage your eyes. So, whenever you are using the monitor should be at certain distance. Do not touch the monitor screen with the pencil, any sharp pen or pencil, any sharp thing, you do not have to touch the monitor screen because it is very delicate. Always shut down the computer as per your elder's instruction. If any teacher is there or any parents, grandfather, grandmother, any elder is there, the one who is experienced with the computer, so under their instruction we have to shut down the computer. Okay. Keep your computer covered when not in use. This is already been discussed. Wait for your turn to use a computer. Sometimes what happens, two of them are using the same computer. Okay, so computer cannot understand two instructions. Okay, one instruction is enough for the computer to understand. So, when two students are there or any elder brother or sister is there, both of them don't have to use the computer at a time. Let your turn come. Wait for some while. Let your father do first, let your parents do first. Okay, let your brother do first and then wait for your turn. Two students should never use a computer at a time. Two students should not use at a time. Wait for your turn to come. So, this was all the instruction we have to take care while you tackle with the computer. Okay. So, this was all about this lesson. So, see you in the next video. Till then, bye.